Would you believe that you and I each generate nearly 5 pounds of garbage daily? With more than 18 million people in the state of Florida alone, that's a lot of garbage. Our state has about 54 landfills. Regulations and the Not in My Backyard, or NIMBY syndrome, have made it difficult to site new landfills or expand existing facilities. Meanwhile, current landfill capacity is being used faster than ever before. That's why Waste Management has made recycling a vital component. Waste Management is the leading waste removal and recycling service in North America. With more than 400 collection facilities, 280 state-of-the-art sanitary landfills, and 16 waste-based energy plants, Waste Management is the leader in waste removal. Waste Management is also one of the largest collectors and marketers of residential recyclable materials in the world. Our 105 material processing facilities and brokerage operations generate some 8 million tons of recyclable commodities each year. The new 100,000 square foot waste management processing facility in Pembroke Pines, Florida, is called Rooter Recycling. It's designed to process more than 800 tons per day, totaling more than 250,000 tons per year. Enough recyclables to fill a train more than 60 miles long. This includes newspaper, mixed paper, cardboard, aluminum, glass, and plastics. The Rooter Recycling Plant has new state-of-the-art recycling equipment, enabling Waste Management to process what we call single-stream recycling, recyclable materials that are mixed together, such as various types of paper products and household containers. Our curbside program is highly successful, generating the most community participation. Curbside is the easiest way to recycle. The Rooter Recycling Facility takes material from both dual-stream and single-stream recycling programs. In both, each household is provided with a recycling container to fill with paper products and rigid containers. The paper products include newspaper, cardboard, junk mail, magazines, chipboard such as cereal boxes, and other types of paper. The rigid containers include plastic, glass, aluminum, steel, and tin cans. These recycling containers are brought out to the curb. A recycling truck is routed to every household. All materials, fiber, and containers are loaded together into the collection truck. In a single-stream program, the need for sorting these materials at the curb is eliminated, allowing for the most efficient recycling system available today. The recyclable materials are then brought to the Rooter Recycling Processing Facility. All materials delivered here are carefully weighed and recorded according to where they were collected. The collection trucks then enter the recycling plant, emptying the recyclables onto the tipping floor. Once the recyclables are unloaded, they are ready for processing. The materials are first loaded onto the main feed conveyor. They will be directed to several sorting areas. The first pre-sort area is where non-recyclable materials, including large objects and plastic bags, are removed and put into the trash. Plastic bags containing recyclable materials are opened at the pre-sort area, emptied onto the conveyor, then put into the trash. The recyclable materials continue through the facility to the first series of disc screens. These specially designed pieces of equipment consist of rows of rotating discs that push certain materials over the top of these discs, while other materials fall in between or through the discs, getting redirected to another conveyor. The larger pieces of cardboard are being removed by this screen, then sent directly to a storage area for future baling. The remaining recyclables that have fallen between the disc screens are then sent to the next sort area, called the fine screen. This section removes fine items such as broken glass. The recyclables then proceed to the combination screen. This area separates paper materials from the rigid household containers. The first section of this screen removes most of the newspaper, which is then filtered onto a processing line where any materials other than newspaper are manually sorted. The sorting lines are elevated so that materials taken off the line can be stored in bunkers underneath it. Newspaper includes all items normally found in your newspaper, even the inserts and advertisements. When these bunkers are filled, they are fed into the baler, which compresses the material, then automatically ties it. The back section of this screen makes the final separation of mixed fiber from the rigid containers. After the disc screens have sorted out the paper, the containers proceed to the shaker table, which sifts out smaller debris. The containers then fall onto a vibrating conveyor that bounces them onto another conveyor, which leads to the plastic sorting line. Here, a magnet removes the steel cans. The next step in this process is to manually remove any remaining paper products from the containers. The material is then fed into another screen that breaks and removes the glass materials. The glass material is transferred by conveyor to an outside storage area. The remaining materials, consisting mainly of plastic containers and aluminum cans, are then sent across an eddy current separator. The eddy current creates a magnetic field that propels the aluminum cans across a diverter and into a storage bunker for baling. The remaining plastic containers are then sent to the plastic processing area. This area uses a high-tech system with advanced optical sorting technology to identify the type of plastic from other recyclables. After the optical sorter determines the type of plastic container, a blast of air propels the container onto another conveyor and into its designated bunker. Once the bunkers are filled, the contents are released onto one of the main baler conveyors that feed the baling equipment. This baler compresses the material, then ties it into bales with wire. These bales are stored, then loaded onto trailers to be delivered to the end user. Strict quality limits are maintained by the end users of all baled products, making contamination removal a very important part of our production. Waste Management is committed to providing a wide range of quality services. We form a partnership with the people and businesses within each of our serviced communities to ensure the prompt, safe, convenient recycling and disposal service needed to protect our environment. Curbside collection and our material processing facility are prime examples of the Waste Management commitment to quality recycling programs. For more information, contact WM Recycle America at 954-436-9500 or log on to our website at www.thinkgreen.com.